Welcome to Glycod's coverage of KHSAA 1A football tonight, where we have the 1A quarterfinals, the Region 1 championship coming from Monahan Field at Kentucky Country Day School here in Louisville, Kentucky. And tonight we have the Ludlow Panthers at 8-4, traveling down from the greater Cincinnati area, and against the Kentucky Country Day Bearcats at 10-2. And this, again, for that 1A quarterfinal Region 1 championship, and it should be a good one tonight. On the call for you tonight, I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Coach Jim Kazmarek. And, Coach, well, we've got two teams that are not unfamiliar with the playoffs. It's Ludlow's 13th straight trip and KCD's 18th. So we're set for what we think might be a really good game tonight.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I think we've got two teams that are highly motivated. I know I talked to the Ludlow coach, and they have been in the playoffs, but they never have gotten this far. It's been 46 years since they've gotten this far in the playoffs, so they're familiar with the playoffs, but this is new ground they're plowing right now. Kentucky Country Day, on the other hand, they've been in this position quite often. Several times they've been 10-2, 11-1. Coach Jones has a fantastic program. Beautiful facility, isn't it?
It's
great,
gorgeous.
Great
Absolutely.
field. It's a beautiful turf field, and Bermuda turf field, not an artificial turf, but very, very impressive. I like our little perch up here too. This is good.
Yeah, we are outdoors, folks, but under a canopy, and we will. We had rain earlier, but that just gives us the cue for the weather. Tonight's game day weather brought to you by Thomas Car Wash. Thomas Car Wash is back for another season of high school football on Glycod and proud to sponsor tonight's weather forecast. They've been fastest and finest since 1946. Take it to Thomas. Well, it's about 58 or 59 degrees and mostly cloudy. It rained earlier. In fact, as we were setting up, it was raining on us, but it is expected to clear for the game. And Ludlow, as you can see across the way, has brought a nice contingent down. The KCD crowd still a little bit slower arriving, but it is home turf for them. I expect a full house before it's all over with. But again, about 58 degrees. It'll cool off a little bit, but it should be a lovely night for high school football. Well, we are going to step away, and when we return, Coach Kaz had the chance to talk with both coaches. But first up will be head coach Woody McMillan in his first season at Ludlow, and again out to that 8-4 record. And coach to coach here when we return on Glycod.
Owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tradition means values. and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group, representing the region's finest properties with exceptional skill, using the most innovative technologies available.
I'm with Coach Woody McMillan of the Ludlow Panthers, 8-4 with a 2-game winning streak, looking to make it 3 in a row tonight. Coach, we've worked a lot of single-A games this year. There's a really good school in southern Indiana called Providence High School. We've got a chance to work several of their games. We've worked a couple Holy Cross games this year. What's special about coaching in single-A?
Well, Jim, I'm especially at our place. It's a small town. It looks like something out of a movie. They gave us a send-off this afternoon. We left about 2:50, and the student body was, we're all on one campus, elementary, K through 12, and the student body was out there, and the cops and the fire department let us out of town, and it was just like it was a really neat experience. And I think my point is, I've never been at a big place. But Class A football in a small town like ours, like Ludlow, is really special, and it's really important. A lot of these guys that are playing for me here have been playing on the same field since they're in kindergarten. They grew up together, and it's a real special group here. And a lot of places in Northern Kentucky are like that. Bellevue, Dayton, Newport. We're all in the same fraternity up there.
Yeah. Those small towns, small schools really brings the town together for Friday night.
Yeah,
everybody in town.
You knew there was a game this week, buddy. There's people took their porch lights, took the white light bulb out, and put red ones in there, and there's signs everywhere. And it was a really neat week. We hope we can give them a win tonight.
Coach, looking at your roster, you have, I think, 13 seniors that start. Some of them play both ways, but basically you have 13 of your 22 players are going to be seniors. What do you expect from seniors in a big game like this tonight?
We expect them to – good question, Jim. We expect them to play handle themselves in a mature manner and lead some of the younger guys that are playing out there, But even though they're seniors, this is kind of uncharted territory for some of these guys because this is the farthest we've been in 48 years. Right. Think about that. Right. And so it is. I said, don't let the stage be too big. I said, we're playing against 15, 16, 17-year-olds, same as you. And we got a great opportunity. We always tell them, great moments come from great opportunities. That's what you got tonight.
Big-time players show up in big-time games, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
And speaking of big-time players, Coach, Damian and Ness, 1,165 yards rushing, 19 touchdowns. That's an amazing stat. Let's talk a little bit about him and your offensive line that blocks for him.
Damian is a selfless player. Jim, we have a lot of guys that can run the ball. We have a lot of guys that can run it, and he's one of them, and he's a good one. He's a good one. I think one of the things that, he has really bought into putting a team's needs above his own, and he's been he's a special kid. As a sophomore, he's a special kid, but he's a very good defensive player too. He's one of our better open field tacklers. He plays outside linebacker. He runs hard, and he's capable of taking it to the house anytime he touches it.
Coach, before you came out, I got a chance to talk to your offensive line coach over there, and he's like me.
I'm sorry.
Well,
No.
I was an
Hey,
offensive
can you
line.
tell he was the offensive line coach?
Well, he looks like me. That's why I thought he was an offensive line coach. So talk about your offensive line a
Ohio
little bit.
State. What now?
about your
Offensive line. Okay.
Yeah.
Coach Winter, all kidding aside, wow, we're blessed to have Coach Winter. He played a real, he has a real nice football pedigree, and he's from Centerville, Ohio,
Well,
in the Dayton area.
Let me tell you, that is a football. As soon as you say Centerville,
they're big. They're big. Yeah, they're big. That's big, and Coach Winter really knows how to teach offensive line. He can give them tough love when they need it. And he can also give them pat them on the back and put his arm around and hug them when they need it too. And they really have responded to Coach Winter's teaching over the last this year. Really been pleased.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks
Enjoy
a lot, Tim.
talking
I
with you.
appreciate talking to you, man.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself. This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Back at Kentucky Country Day, Monahan Field, where the Ludlow Panthers come in to take on the KCD Bearcats. And tonight, it's time for tonight's Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. And for those keys of the game, let's turn it back over to Coach Jim Kazmarek. Coach, let's talk about the Ludlow Panthers first.
Well, yeah, they've a fine team, 8-4, good 2-game winning streak, which has got them to this finals of the district.
For the playing of our national anthem.
Well, I'm sorry, Coach. I'll tell you what, we'll step away and we'll come back in just a few moments, and we will talk about the keys to the game. Stay tuned for that in just a moment, folks.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
"Holy smokes!"
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
I'm your overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Foul! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Well, now it's time for tonight's Keys of the Game. Tonight's Keys of the Game presented by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. First with Ludlow, it's Coach Kaz.
Well, again, we spoke with Coach McMillan before the game, and you know, one of the things on my keys was handle the 90-minute trip down. I don't think that's going to be a problem for them because their coaches are not wound very tight. They were very relaxed, and I was impressed with that. About this time, I would have not been that relaxed. So,
I got you.
But to me, feed Damian Innes the ball. He's their main man. 1,100 yards rushing, 19 touchdowns. Feed him the ball. Keep feeding him the ball. The ball's not that heavy. He's not in a union, so let him carry the ball a lot.
Let him carry the ball as much as he wants.
They need to control both sides of the line of scrimmage. And I think offensive line-wise, it looks like both teams are pretty well evenly matched in the offensive line. Play as close to mistake-free as you can. Kentucky Country Day is on plus 12 on turnovers. Ludlow 0. So they've got to they've got to protect the ball and play a pretty good error-free game. And in special teams, come up big in big games, so you need to win the special teams. And we'll see if that plays out tonight.
All right, and keys to the game for the Bearcats.
Well, for the Bearcats, it's very much the same, although Cassani Wilson is not going to. My first key was get him healthy, let him play. He's not going to play tonight. He's out at least for this week and next week. Continue to have their turnover ratio. That's going to help you win the game. Take that plus 12 and turn it into a plus 15 tonight.
Right.
They're pretty close to a 50-50 run-pass ratio. They need to stay close to that. Don't rely too much on the run. Don't rely too much on the pass. Stay close to what got you to this level, and that's pretty much a 50-50 ratio. This keeps the defense on their heels. You know, if they're not sure 50-50, we're going to run or we're going to pass, keeps the defense on their heels. Again, special teams. Last week, the Bearcats ran the second half kickoff back for a touchdown. Ludlow can't afford to have those things happen, and they're playing at home, and that's a big factor when you get into these playoff games. Trust me, I know that.
Absolutely. Well, because of the national anthem being placed where it was, we got a little off track here, but we are going to just keep rolling, and Coach Kaz had the chance to talk to Matthew Jones, the head coach of Kentucky Country Day, just a little while ago. So we're going to turn ourselves down and hear from Coach Kaz and Coach Jones from Kentucky Country Day.
Is there anything else?
I'm with Coach Matt Jones of the KCD Bearcats, coming off a 10-2 season right now.
Yes, sir.
12-year record, 107-44. That's outstanding, Coach. Coach, looking at your stats, watching your team play on Max Preps, one of the things that really jumped out at me right away was plus 12 on turnovers. That's something you coach, or just play hard and let it happen?
No, sir. We work on it every single day. Any chances we can work on a turnover drill, we're going to do it. We're going to add it to a drill. We talk about it every Sunday as one of our team goals. We talk about our rushing yards, the other team's rushing yards, and our turnover margin. Those are our 3 points.
Well, you know, for plus 12 is an amazing stat. You already answered this question for me, but unfortunately, one of your best players, Wilson, is out for this game. Hopefully, maybe by the time you play in the state championship, you'll have him back. I hate to throw that on you. Coach, tell us about the young man who's going to take his place.
Yeah, Lawson Cantley is going to take most of his reps, and Lawson's younger brother, McLean Cantley, who's a sophomore, will take the rest. So those two young men, the Cantley brothers, have done an incredible job. Lawson was the player of the week here in the city for last week's performance, and he's a senior, and we believe in that kid wholeheartedly, and he's going to do great things again tonight.
Coach, one other stat, again, that jumped out at me when I was looking at your stats was your quarterback, E.T. Harris, and 18 touchdowns. That's outstanding. But only 5 interceptions. And I always thought a 2-to-1 ratio for a high school quarterback was good. 18-5 is fantastic. So he must do a great job of reading, being patient.
E.T. does a great job. You know, he's committed to Southern Illinois, where he's going to go play on a full football scholarship. There's not a whole lot of D1 quarterbacks anywhere in Kentucky, much less in 1A. E.T.'s a special talent, and he needs to play to his talent level tonight and take care of the football as well.
I'm sure he will. Coach, key to the game tonight.
Key to the game is running the ball and stopping the run. Third round of the playoffs, they know what we're going to do. We know what they're going to do. 2 hard-nosed teams are going to be playing on the field tonight. I'm hoping special teams will be able to make a difference too.
Coach Jones, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Coach Cass.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Glycon on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycon.
Hi, I'm Sarah Neely. I'm the financial manager at Mill Ridge Farm. Whenever you transition financial institutions, there's a tremendous amount of paperwork involved. Traditional banks streamlined this paperwork and they just made it very simple. Traditional Bank is a locally owned bank that allows us to operate on an international platform. They make my life better, they make my job easier, and they make Mill Ridge a better place.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycon.
As we are back for this KHSAA 1A quarterfinals Region 1 championship game for Kentucky at Kentucky Country Day. We're going to quickly go through the starting lineups for both teams. For the Ludlow Panthers, Engel, Durbin, Brock, Jones, and Bear across the front line. The quarterback, Jackson Mays, Damian Innes, who I'm sure you were going to hear a lot from the running back, as well as Branham, Ralston, and Powell. On the defense for Ludlow, again, across the front line, Brock, Morrison, Evans. Cornerbacks, Conley and Perrin. Safeties, Brandenburg and Powell, Innes, Engel, Smith, Baxley, and Ralston. The home offense for KCD, across the front line, Crowley, Cherry, Ladd, Mandy, and Golder. Wide receivers, Edwards and Humphrey. Bay, the tight end. Finney, the fullback, Cantley, the tailback, and E.T. Harris, the quarterback. Quickly, the home defense. Across the front line, Callahan, Cherry, Golder. Linebackers, Mackey, Johnson, and Cantley. And cornerbacks, Rader and Edwards. And then the rover, Bates, Nehemiah Brown, Hamlin, the adjuster, and the bandit, Humphreys. Let's step away, and when we come back, we'll have the kickoff on Glycon.
Overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today. From Glycon, it's IBEW Local 369 Louisville Football Friday. IBEW 369, power up your potential. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles. Allstate Insurance agent Thomas Allen, he puts you in good hands. Thomas Car Wash and Holy Smokes Barbecue. Now to the field for all the action from Glycon on IBEW Local 369 Louisville Football Friday.
As we cut in, a squib kick on the ground, out of bounds. As Ludlow kicks off, and the Kentucky Country Day Bearcats will be first up on offense. Cantley and Rudolph were back there to receive, but did not get the chance. But we get to see what E.T. Harris looks like, 6'2" and a half, 160-pound senior. Headed to University of Southern Illinois, as Coach Jones said. This KCD offense averaging just over 34 points a game. Should let you know, folks, we said we thought it might be clear, but there is rain coming down. You can see it in the lights. It's not heavy, but it is definitely coming down. So a re-kick here, handled by the up back, and taking it forward. I believe that was Brom Garlov. So Garlov
tackle on the play by number 3, Brecken Ralston for the Panthers.
Brought it forward.
Yeah, Ines, their big running back, star running back, is also an outstanding defensive player. Was on the kickoff team, made a tackle on the kickoff team, along with Beck and Ralston. We're going to fight this announcer all night, aren't we?
Yeah, we sure are. So, 1st and 10. Couple of wideouts to the far side, one to the near, and pistol formation. Back is speed, wings it, has a man caught at the 30, headed for a touchdown. Touchdown for Kentucky Country Day.
That was way too easy.
And that was Cam Edwards.
Cam Edwards.
Number 2. 40. Harris to number 10. Cam Edwards.
Yeah, we can add about 60 more yards to his 701 yards and 41 receptions. Now he has 12 touchdowns. That was way too easy. I can see why E.T. Harris is a Division I quarterback recruit.
As the
3-yard carry by number 37, Case Finney, for the 2-point conversion.
And the 2-point conversion, good.
24 remaining in the first quarter.
Swinging gate.
So with 11:44 left, it is KCD up early over Ludlow. Let's step away, catch a quick break. Back for more on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
'85, Philip Popa.
I thought it was Philippe.
Popa set to kick off. Announcer here saying Philip. Back to receive are Powell and Ralston, I believe. Yes. For Ludlow.
Uh-oh. We got a problem?
Don't know. Guess we do have.
Well, that's interesting. Oh, we got an injury? Oh, you know what?
Sure.
Well, they didn't have their knees covered.
Oh,
and that is a rule. They have to have your knees covered.
Have to have your knee covered.
Right. Thank goodness for that.
Thanks for noticing, Coach, because I wasn't sure what was going on exactly.
You know, I'm so glad to see that high school football still makes the players to cover their knees.
So coming up to kick it away is
Philip Popa. Popa, yeah.
And fielded
nice
at
high
about
kick.
The 6-yard line. And carried forward to about the 22. I believe that was Ralston on that.
Yep.
It was.
Beckton Ralston.
Kickoff return by number 1, Miles Garrett. Tackle for the Bearcats by number 15, Parker Rudolph.
All right, now let's see if Ludlow can control the line of scrimmage and get a nice long drive here, which they're going to need.
It's on the Panthers' 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Ludlow.
So 1st and 10, Ludlow, as they go to work. Jackson Mays, number 10, their quarterback. Kind of a sidearm delivery, 21. And a toss on a sweeper.
Good-looking play, good-looking play.
Nice-looking play. Yep. That was Spencer Brandenburg on the carry. Comes in with 281 yards and about 3 touchdowns.
Brown Hamlin. Gain of 10 on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
So good blocking on the edge by the
sure was
right tackle and the tight end, number 5. Brendan Branham.
Mays looks to throw, has a man out far side. That was Powell out there, Ethan Powell, for really no gain and maybe even no loss. Yeah. No, I think they're going to say back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's a good tackle by Cam Edwards. That pass works better on the short side of the field because on the wide side of the field, the ball, it just takes so long for the ball to get there that the defensive backs can recover and react to it. On the short side, they don't have that much time.
So 2nd and 10 play upcoming here. Mays, handoff inside. That's Ines. So Damian Ines, gain of a few there.
Crossbucks at number 3.
Not much, actually, about 2.
About a little more, 3. We'll give him 3.
Tackle for the Bearcats by number 8, Hawkins Mackey.
It's a neat little play, though.
3 on the play.
It's a fake
3rd and 7.
It's a fake off. It's a fake off that sweep, and it's an inside handoff on a little counter trap.
Looking to throw.
Yep.
Mays has a man.
Get upfield. Get upfield.
And tries to make the first man miss. Gets it across the 40, but that's not going to be enough to get to the sticks.
First decision that Coach McMillan has to make. Is he going for it? I believe he is.
So it's going to bring up 4th down after the 6-yard game.
Is he going to punt or is he going to go?
They're saying 4th and 1.
Right. Yeah, he's going for it. Quarterback's coming back in. Looks like he put a little more beef in there.
Bearcat fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's 4th down.
So here we go. Big 4th down play here for Ludlow. Handoff, Ines, and stood up. I don't think he got there.
I don't know. Yes, he does.
It's going to be awfully close.
He called it.
1st down.
Yep, 1st down. But remember, they don't measure.
By number 12, Hayden Smith.
Nobody measures anymore.
Nobody measures anymore.
Less than 1. 1st down.
See if we can show you that before they
Coach
go
Jones,
again.
Coach Jones is asking, why didn't I get a measurement? I think the referee says we don't do that anymore.
They don't very often, that's for sure.
Ludlow's in a wishbone, too tight wishbone. Oh, and they jumped offside. They didn't call it?
They sure
didn't.
Oh,
my goodness sakes.
Toss, left side. That's Ines. Gets around the outside. Finally drugged down after about a 3 or 4 yard gain. That was Mackey out there, I believe.
Down by number 8, Brown Hamlin.
No, Brown Hamlin, number 18.
Actually, when Country Day jumped offside, the center for Ludlow should have snapped the ball.
Absolutely.
And they would have got a easy 5-yard penalty.
Ludlow working quickly here. Handoff again. Right side.
That's Ines.
And Ines going to fall forward. Going to be awfully close to that 1st down marker.
3rd down.
I'm going to say 3rd down.
Owen Johnson.
3rd and short. Very short,
Very
actually.
short. Absolutely.
Ball be spotted on the Bearcat 48-yard line. 3rd and 1. Ludlow.
Oh, he's got 4th down over there.
It was 3rd, though.
It is 3rd.
Yeah, it is 3rd. There we go.
Yep, now I fixed it.
So Jackson Mays. Full boat in behind him. Hand off to the fullback. Nicely done.
Yep.
So 1st down.
And the fullback.
Carry by number 12.
And that's number 12, Smith Baxley, Aiden Smith Baxley. He's got 8 touchdowns on the year. He's their short yardage guy.
Yeah, he is the short yardage guy. You're right. When I was looking at the stats, he's got carries for a few yards, but lots of touchdowns. So.
Yeah, 8 touchdowns. Yeah. So 57 carries. That was 58.
Yeah, and he is the short yardage specialist.
Toss on the sweeper. That's Garrett. And
he lost a little bit.
Not much of a gain there. In fact, is that going to be a tackle for a loss? Or are they going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage? It's going to be about a half-yard back.
Yeah, Ludlow's got a little bit of speed in their backfield. I'm impressed with the speed they have. And Ness is a good, hard runner. I can see why Coach McMillan was high on him.
So while Kentucky Country Day was 1 strike and touchdown, Ludlow so far has just been methodically working the ball up the field. 3 first downs on this drive.
And the high-powered Kentucky Country Day offense is on the bench.
And we got a flag.
We got motion. See there, now we get behind the chains.
Ball start against
the Panthers.
And that's what we said. You can't have mistakes like that.
Second penalty against the Panthers.
Yeah.
So that's going to move it back to 2nd and 16. So a little bit behind the chains. We'll see if Mays and company wants to maybe throw it or if they just want to try to grind it out.
No, they're going to throw it.
They are going to throw it. Airing it out
nice
into double
pass.
coverage, just overthrows his man.
Pass intended to number 8, Powell.
Powell was the intended receiver. See if we can show it to you here.
Nice looking pass, good spiral. He's got that little sidearm sling there, but he was throwing into double coverage. That was a 2-man route, and they had 3 defenders, so somebody's going to be double covered. So now they're really behind the chains.
Now they're really behind the
chains,
absolutely.
Good time. Good time for a screen pass.
Makes them a little one-dimensional, although, as you said, screen pass is certainly a possibility.
Little slant. Hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder. For the first down.
Holy cow.
I think I got that on replay.
You don't see.
Way to go.
That's not one you see every day. I'm going to tell you, that was a great call by Coach McMillan's staff.
Pass.
A hook and ladder.
And handoff to number 21, Adis.
So Ines with another
ball be placed on the Bearcat
first down.
First and 10, Panthers.
So that goes as a catch for 10 yards and a run for 15.
And I'm glad I'm not trying to keep that many stats while producing and calling.
Yeah, me too. That was fun last week, though. We had the guy doing all the stats for us.
That was helpful.
Yes.
So full bow backfield here for Ludlow. Ines gets the ball, made a little spin move, and a short gainer there.
Yeah, I got right in the middle of that Bearcat defense. Brady.
Bowen Johnson. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
So gain of 1.
Harrison Callahan, Dean Golder, and Brady Cherry made some nice plays there.
Ball on the 35-yard line. Toss on the sweep. That's Garrett again.
Yeah.
And just couldn't make anything happen there. I think it's a good tackle for loss.
Miller, that was Miller Bates. He plays the rover. He plays the rover position for Country Day, and the rover means he's going to the strength. He's going to the wide side of the field. He's going to the strength, and he was in perfect position for that play. Good call by the defensive coach for Country Day. Good tackle by Miller Bates also. 6'1", 162-pound sophomore, playing an important position for a sophomore. See, there he goes. He's going to the wide side of the field now.
No, comes back.
Little power eye, old school.
Throw out to Powell. Makes a man miss. Gets upfield. That's going to be close to the first down marker.
He was down. He fumbled, but he was down. Referee already called it down. So it is close, and it is a first down.
Is it a first down?
Yep.
First down, sure enough.
Yeah.
Chains move again.
Yeah, Country Day was a little soft under coverage by their corner, and Ludlow took advantage of that. Ludlow, this is a great series for the Panthers.
Fifth first down for the Panthers here. Good camera work by our cameraman, Xander Essex, tonight. Toss to Ines. Battles forward for 3 or 4 as the rain comes down a little harder now.
Yeah, it is coming down, isn't it?
Brought down by number 62, Brody Cherry.
It's going to try to see. It's going to be, second and about 5 there. I wanted to wait and see where it was placed.
4 on the play. Second and 6.
Well, they're going to say 6.
Good series right here.
We'll say 6-2. Yeah, the rain really coming down now. So the 2nd and 6 upcoming. Ludlow already with 5 first downs. Toss on the sweeper. And out of bounds, Ines.
So
driven out of bounds by number 51, Johnson.
If you're watching Ludlow's playing with 6 offensive linemen right now. So they're unbalanced. They're running unbalanced. Basically, it's a balanced offense, but unbalanced because they have an extra offensive lineman in the game, and they'll run. Let's see if they run to the left. Yep.
And ran to the left.
And off to number 12, Aiden Smith-Baxley.
Smith-Baxley on the carry.
So they are really a run team. And Coach said they could play the game in a telephone booth because of the way they run their offense, and that looks pretty good right now. So I'm looking at big number 75 is in there, and I don't have a
big number 75 is Prescott Bear.
Prescott Bear.
Oh, is that on which side were you talking about?
He's on Ludlow?
Yes, that's Prescott Bear.
See, there he is. He's actually playing in the tight end position.
Throw out to the right side. Powell.
Nice block by Ines. Ludlow very methodical, aren't they?
They sure are.
Not fancy. Very methodical.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the wind's kicking up.
Wind is kicking up. That was a short gain.
That's not good for us, by the way.
No, it is not. We're going to call that 3rd and 6.
So let's see if Kentucky Country Day makes an adjustment to this unbalanced line. They're going to go left again. There it is.
Toss left, ball on the turf. Ines carries it, ends up, tries to throw it into the end zone.
No. Oh, my.
Is that turnover? It is.
It is.
Pass is intercepted by number 10.
I got the last part of that play. So turnover as Ines attempts a pass into the end zone.
That was, Todd, that was going to be a toss pass from the get-go, and it started bad with the fumble, with the bad toss. Ines does a good job of recovering, and he should have just taken the loss instead of trying to throw the ball. It was a good call that turned out bad. So Bearcats.
So 1st and 10, Bearcats with the ball. That was Cam Edwards, who caught the touchdown pass. He's certainly trying to work on being our most outstanding player of the game.
Bearcats are on the 1-yard line.
As
now they're
Ludlow
on the 3.
Stiffens, gets in there tight.
I thought he intercepted that ball in the end zone.
12, Lawson Cantley.
I thought so too. I guess he carried it out.
Number 66, John Davidson. Gain of 1 on the play.
So Ludlow has started on the 20.
They sure did.
And went all the way to the 5-yard line.
Yep, with 6 first downs.
And then, unfortunately, in high school football, they always talk about once you get past 12 plays in a row without a mistake, you're living on borrowed time. And something bad's going to happen, either a penalty, a fumble, something's going to happen. And that was a good example of that. Good defense.
A good defense.
Yeah, good
in
defense.
tight, right on that goal line. So a handoff to Cantley.
Smith-Baxley.
It's going to bring up 3rd down. They're going to say no gain there.
No, it wasn't.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Oh, loss of 1.
3rd and 10.
They got to be careful here now because
absolutely,
if a penalty in the end zone results in a safety.
And also trying to punt the ball away from your own end zone.
Yeah.
If you step on the back line, it's a safety as well.
Right. Yep. And with ball, bad snap, a lot of bad things can happen. So Country Day is kind of needs to get out of the hole right here. Got a little soft safety here playing.
Throwing in the end zone. And that falls incomplete. And we'll make it 4th down.
Ludlow was playing a Kentucky Country Day had a twin set with a wide slot, and Ludlow was playing just a 3 deep, and their safety was playing probably 15 yards off the slot. It would have been an easy pitch and catch to hit the slot in the seam.
So this is the punter is Brom Garlov, punting from his own end zone. Does
nice
get it
punt.
away. Nice punt. Powell lets it bounce.
Let it go.
And picks it up. And
what? Why did they blow it dead?
I'm not sure if he called it fair catch. He may have called a fair catch.
I guess he did call fair catch.
We are going to, we will keep it here. We just have a few ticks left before the end of the first quarter. First quarter's gone quite quickly.
That has to be the quickest first quarter we've had all year.
It went well, and again, that was part of that was Ludlow High School just 6 first downs on that drive, kept the ball on the ground or made complete passes, so kept that clock running. And, of course, Country Day kept them out of the end zone to maintain the lead, but Ludlow standing firm at the goal line to keep Country Day from much of a gain. And that's with it, and ridden out of bounds, going to be just a short gain, if anything.
Yeah. No, Country Day looks like they've made a little bit of an adjustment to go against that balanced, unbalanced line. I don't know how else to describe it. They don't have it. Ludlow doesn't have a tight end, and they're playing with a tackle in place of a tight end. So they're very, very strong on that side of the ball, and they're running towards that side of the game.
Well, that will bring it to the end of 1. So let's step away. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action upcoming for you. Ludlow with the ball, trailing by 8 from here at Country Day High School on Glycott.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
a life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went.
As we return to live action, the referee's getting wet out there, so they want to get things going quickly. And Ness
really nice
ahead for about 3 or 4 yards
really nice gang tackling.
Yeah,
that was Nehemiah Brown Hamlin, 6'3", 174-pound senior. Brown Hamlin has 4 interceptions on the year, so if I'm going to throw a ball, I'm not throwing it in his direction. In his position is called adjuster. Country Day's got some very interesting
I noticed that, yeah.
They have the bandit, the rover, and the adjuster. I really like the name of the adjuster because he's got to fix the defense to get everybody in the right spot or make sure he's in the right spot.
So third down play upcoming. Mays backs, looks to throw, intercepted.
There he goes. Don't throw it towards Nehemiah Brown Hamlin.
And that was Nehemiah Brown Hamlin picking that off.
Just talked about him. That's 5 interceptions now for the season, and that's a plus again on their actually 2. They're now plus 14 on takeaways for the season.
After the interception, the ball will be placed on the Bearcat 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
So the Bearcats take over.
So did Cam Edwards have the other interception in the end zone?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Cam Edwards had the other interception. That's his third of the year, right?
Yeah, so I'm not throwing by those guys. I'm going to find somebody else to throw to.
Speed, rolls, right, throws, and ends up throwing the ball out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
I think Ethan Powell. I think Ethan Powell may have shoved him out of bounds when the ball was in the air. You can do that as long as the ball's in the air. And the receiver can't run out of bounds. That's a penalty.
Both the body language and the way the Panthers have backed up says that's going against the Panthers.
The ball spotted on the Panther 40-yard line. First and 10, Bearcats.
So 15-yard penalty, and the Bearcats have a 1st and 10. Their second of the night. And into Ludlow territory.
Cantley carrying the ball, yeah, a little toss sweep.
Toss sweep there to McLean Cantley.
McLean Cantley, the younger brother.
Takes to number 4, McLean Cantley.
Some 2-yard loss.
Brought down by number 12, Smith Baxley. Loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12.
Loss of a couple on the play. And Kentucky Country Day subbing out Brown Hamlin and try to figure out who that is coming in the game. That is, don't know who that was, headed in.
And
one of the, I think it might have been the tight end. It was Bay.
Yeah.
Lined up on the left side.
There's Cantley.
That's Lawson Cantley.
Yep.
Carried by number 12.
So gain of about 4, it looks like. We'll see where the final spot is, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, Cantley filled in last week for Cassini Wilson, the injured tailback, the all-purpose tailback for Country Day, and had last week 159 yards rushing in a really, really nice game and a big win for Country Day. A big win, actually.
Got 6 yards there, which was more than I thought. Mm-hmm. Nice gainer there. Ball kept inside. It's going to be still going.
I think
whistle blows. It's going to be really close to the line to gain.
He had it right on the 30-yard line. So and then he got pushed up. First down.
They're saying first down.
No measurement. How many years have we worked together now, Todd? 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, at least 4, yeah.
And we haven't seen a measurement at all. I did see one in the U of L game last Thursday night. They did bring the sticks out one time.
It does happen some in college. You certainly see it in at the professional level.
Yeah.
But
it's getting windy now.
It is getting windy over our right shoulder, trying to blow our papers away.
Yep.
High backfield, speed, rolls right, make a bootleg.
And
he has green grass going for the touchdown.
E.T. Harris, 6'2", 146. He has quite a stride, too, doesn't he?
He sure does.
He looks like he's got about a 3-yard stride. Great play, great fake on his part. I don't know if you pay attention as a coach, but he hit that ball so well on that naked bootleg that the whole Ludlow defense was gone after the supposed running back, and Harris had that ball tucked in his hip.
So as we're back to live action here, Popa knocks it through. There he does.
The extra point is good with 8:48 remaining.
So Harris with the rushing touchdown, and now with the touchdown and extra points. The KCD Bearcats lead the Ludlow Panthers 15-0. Let's step away, catch a quick second quarter break here. We'll be back with more on Glycod.
The Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue!
Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Number 8, Powell.
This is Mitsugushi, I think. Or is it Papa?
85.
It is Papa again.
Yeah.
To boot it away. A short kick into the wind. Come down and fielded by Ines at the 35-yard line.
Number 21, Annis.
Nice tackle.
Let's watch that touchdown play again. I know Coach wanted to see it again.
Watch the fake he makes. Look at the nice fake he makes. See how Bootleg's got that fake look? The whole
40-yard line, 1st and 10. Ludlow.
Miles Bailey made the nice tackle on the kickoff, by the way. I want to shout out to him. So Ludlow, this is a very important series for Ludlow. They need another one of those ground control, run the ball, gain some yardage, kill the clock, and keep the other team on the.
So a reverse and ends up in the hands with Ralston.
That's that inside handoff. You know where we've seen that, Todd. That's Silver Creek.
That's Silver Creek, one of their favorites, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it sure is. That's really a neat play, and boy, you talk about a lot of practice and a lot of timing. It's a lot of people handling that ball.
Goes for 5.
Yeah, it's a nice play.
So Ludlow playing from behind. They have moved the ball, but unfortunately mistake in the end zone. Toss. That's Garrett again. And he gets it for positive yards before driven out of bounds. Sure looks like the first down.
Number 1, Miles Garrett.
So Garrett, 7th first down for
Pushed out of bounds by number 51,
Ludlow.
Johnson.
To 4 for KCD.
Yeah, Mike Rader, a little defensive back, a little corner, 5'7", 130-pound senior playing cornerback, was actually the one making that tackle, pushing him out of bounds. You don't have to be big. You just have to have a big heart and a lot of courage.
2 turnovers, though, count big against the Panthers thus far. Handoff, Ennis.
Oh, he came out of that.
Popped it back out. Keeps going.
Yeah.
See if we can show you that.
He's still going.
I hit the replay button before it was even all the way done because I thought it was done.
Yeah. Well, he kept his feet moving. And actually, it was good pursuit. Good pursuit by Kentucky Country Day's defense that they didn't give up on the play.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
So gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Nice play by number 61, and I do not have him on the roster. You got a 61 on your sheet?
On Ludlow?
Yeah, no.
On
Country Day.
Country Day.
Nice play by him. But I don't have him on my roster.
The wind's blowing so much you can't find it. I'll tell you in a second.
There he is.
Thrown out to the right. Powell catches, and nicely done for the first down.
Again, it was
complete to number 8, Powell.
Mike Rader.
Number 6, Bates.
Mike Rader, that's 5'7", 130-pound senior,
Gain of 16
and Miller Bates,
on the 30-yard line.
sophomore. But they're really playing a soft cushion back there. Those little hitch passes that you can throw for 8 yards and get 5-yard run off it are easy pitch and catch, even in this weather. So Jackson Mays, his little sidearm thrower, is looking good, throwing the short passes.
Mays looks to throw, pump fakes, throws it out there, overthrows his man. That was Powell again. Tripped up right at the goal line.
Ball's incomplete, 2nd and 10.
So it's going to make it 2nd and 10.
Trying to see who was the defensive back here. Number 3? Was that number 3?
Yes, that's Humphreys, Troy Humphreys.
Yeah, well, he did a really nice job because the quarterback, Jackson, for Ludlow, does a really nice job, or Jackson Mays, does a real nice job of doing a little pump fake, a little shoulder pump fake, and the corner did not bite on that at all, and he had really good coverage.
Mays looks to throw, has Powell on the near side this time and just falls down.
Yeah.
That's just the
number 8,
turf monster came up and got him.
Had that not happened, he had Ines made a nice block out there, as did number 11. Spencer Brandenburg on that little quick screen, and it was open, and he had some nice yardage.
Get on your feet. Let's make some noise.
So
It's
3rd and 8
down.
as Mays and company.
See, look at the soft corner.
Ines
Look
back there
how
with him.
soft they're playing off him.
The throw, left side. Intended receiver was Brandenburg, but overthrown.
Number 11, Brandenburg, falls incomplete.
Fourth
down.
That split end on the right side was getting such a soft coverage that had been another one of those easy pitch and catch. Now, the only problem was Cam Edwards and Nehemiah Brown-Hamlin were over there. But they're both playing soft.
Do it one more time. Let's hear it for the Bearcats.
So with a 4th down upcoming, that's Ethan Powell. Nope, they are going to go
Screen
with
pass.
offense. Screen pass.
Nice
Ines,
play. Great tackle by number 6.
But going to be short. Yep, great tackle.
Yeah, Miller Bates read that really nice. That was a nice play, and it was set up well, and they had the blockers in front of them. The only thing was Miller Bates made a great play for Kentucky Country Day. Broke up that screen pass.
Sure was.
It's a good call.
The line. The Bearcats take over.
Good call. And here's again. Ludlow, long drive, time consuming, but they're not putting the ball in the end zone.
Yep.
They've got to get the ball in the end zone.
So back on offense goes Country Day. Harris back, hands off. Nice open running room for Cantley there.
Carried on number 12, Cantley.
Lawson Cantley. I can see why Coach Jones was high on him, and I know they're missing Wilson, but Cantley and his younger brother both have filled in admirably.
1st and 10, Bearcats.
So gain of 11, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. As Ladd, the snapper, Harris under, and handoff there. Cantley, going to be a gain of about 1 there.
You know, it's interesting. I was looking at the defensive line for Ludlow. Matt Brock's 5'6" and 205 pounds. Caden Morrison, 5'10", 190 pounds. And Carson Evans, 5'10", 175 pounds. They're not very big on the front defensive line, but they move well and they evade blocks very well.
So 2nd down play upcoming. And off right side and driven into the barrier there. That was McLean Cantley.
Yeah, that was Eli Perrin making a nice play. Eli Perrin, I almost lost my sheet there. 5'9", 150-pound senior. Thank you.
Coach's
I'm going to hold it in my hand.
Coach's spot chart just about ended up in the 4th row below us there.
I'd be lost. I could just all I have to do is talk. I wouldn't talk about the players anymore. Yeah, it has really gotten windy, hasn't it?
Yeah, it sure has. Really kicked up. So 3rd and about 7 here. Maybe a long 6. Let's see what Harris and company can do. Smacks his hands together, looks left, throws left. Couldn't connect with Cam Edwards out there.
Incomplete. 4th down, Bearcats.
Yeah, he was kind of focused in on one player there because he had his number 18.
Number 8.
Nehemiah Brown-Hamlin open over here, but he was really focused on just.
So Garlov looks to punt the ball away. And very high punt, but short.
Get away. Stay away. Oh!
and downed at the 42-yard line. That gives us the opportunity to catch a quick break. We will do so. Be back with more here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right
My apologies to the sponsors, but these referees do not want to waste any time here. So it's 1st and 10 play for Ludlow.
And off to number 21, Annis.
Doesn't go far. Annis, just a short little gainer.
Huffman.
Nope, a lost, excuse me.
Dean Gold. I tell you who, Dean Golder is 5'11", 309. He's a senior. He's a big guy. He's kind of stout, and he moves well. I was just focused in on watching him play there. His left defensive end spot really looked good. Made a nice play. Evades block. He's getting double teamed.
Mays has a man.
Yep.
That's Brandenburg for a short gainer.
11, Brandenburg. Brought down by number 22, Huffman. Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd and 8. Panthers.
It'll be about 3rd and 8 after that 3-yard gain. And that wind is going to do its very best to try to blow all of our stuff all over everywhere, isn't it, Coach?
I tell you, rain is not bad if you're playing or coaching, but wind is the real problem.
Mays throws, has the first down gain.
Yep.
And that's Powell with a nice gain after the catch as well for the first.
Yeah, that was really a well-designed play. Sprint out pass, use Jackson Mays' ability to run. Nice pass. You notice how he gets his shoulder squared when he throws that ball. That's one of the keys to a sprint out pass. And a great first down. Ludlow's moving the ball again. They've got to put the ball in the end zone, though.
So Ludlow, Mays calls
Here he comes
for it.
again.
Comes in the near side, throws it out there, picked off.
No!
Picked off by Cam Edwards.
Intercepted by number 10, Cam Edwards.
Again, as soon as Ludlow starts moving the ball, Country Day comes up with the big play. Cam Edwards again. That's 2 interceptions for him tonight.
It is. Now, there was a flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Against the Bearcats.
Against the Bearcats.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike.
So Edwards with his second INT to go with a touchdown pass.
I think a good part of Ludlow has come down to watch this ball game tonight.
That's a nice crowd there.
Nice crowd across the way. That is very impressive for the people of Ludlow to support their school like this.
After the penalty, the ball will be spotted.
And that was a 15-yard penalty, was it not?
Yes, it was.
All right. That's just the first penalty against the Bearcats.
That's pretty
by
much
my record.
Yeah, kind of uncalled for.
So the Bearcats will take over on offense, but again, deep. Harris,
Cantley.
handoff, and Cantley with a short gain there. Going to say a couple of yards.
Number 12, Cantley.
Going to make it about 2nd and 8.
By number 23 for the Panthers, Carson Evans. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6, Bearcats.
And we've got a timeout on the field by
the Panthers.
Ludlow. So we will also take a quick timeout. And when we come back, we'll have more for you here. Second quarter as KCD leads Ludlow on Glycod.
The Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue!
Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
They need to put some meat on it.
As we are back, 15-0. Kentucky Country Day leads Ludlow. 1:56 remaining here.
There he is. There he is. Wide open.
Wide open. A catch from Harris. Down the sideline goes Bay.
E.T. Harris's pass completes to number 37, Chase Finney.
And that was
Pushed out of bounds
big
for the Bears
play.
by number 2, Byron Conley.
Caught at the 40 and a big first down play.
Miles Behe.
Behe with a fantastic catch and run there.
Yeah, Ludlow just
36-yard line, 1st and 10. Bearcats.
just really overcommitting to the play action and leaving a good third of the field wide open, and Country Day is taking advantage of it.
Harris again. Oh, he swamped under this time and brought down for the sack.
E.T. Harris is sacked by number 50, Matt Brock.
And that's Matt Brock coming up and doing the job for the Panthers.
Ball is spotted at the Panthers 48-yard line. 2nd and 24.
Yeah, Matt Brock from his right defensive end spot really does a nice job, defeats a block, and E.T. Harris, not an easy person to control.
So with a minute remaining here in this first half. Throwing short. Couldn't find Brown Hamlin there.
Yeah, and that, Ludlow's now bringing a little heat, bringing the linebackers. Ness almost got to Harris that time, almost.
So going to make it 3rd down and a little bit of forever, 24. But we have seen this offense for the Bearcats can certainly move the football.
Yeah, 24 yards, not much for in fact, 48 yards is not that long for this offense. It's got 2 pretty good receivers out there, and
Harris looks to throw. Here comes some pressure. Escapes again, and nice tackle there by Ludlow.
Eli Perrin coming from his cornerback spot really probably saved a touchdown, because I think Harris would have, if he'd have broken that tackle or missed that tackle, he would have. He would have scored.
Number 8, Powell back to receive for the Panthers. Fighting for the Bearcats, number 40, Garlow.
So Garlov to punt it away. And he is punting into the wind, really into the teeth of it. It's Powell back there to receive.
Well, they're going to take a delay of game penalty and ran the play clock all the way down to 4 seconds. Surprised Ludlow didn't call a timeout there and really make them punt the ball.
5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Guess maybe feeling like they knew that they were going to they were going to have at least one chance on it here.
Yeah.
Man in the white hat speaking to the Country Day sidelines.
Talking to Coach Jones, explaining something. I could almost hear what he was saying.
He was saying something about the time there.
Yeah.
Timeout called by the Panthers. Their 2nd timeout of the first half.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't call that sooner.
So the Panthers take another timeout.
I hear some old school music.
Well, between the wind and the public address system, it's I'm sorry, the folks, there are lots of extraneous noise.
Yeah.
We're going to have some ticker upcoming for you at halftime, and we are expecting also and planning to speak with the head of school, Peter Hustis, here from Kentucky Country Day at halftime.
Well, I got to tell you, Todd, I'm impressed with their field, the coaches, the players, the fans, the facility back here, the grounds. This is really, really, the first time I've been back in here. This is really nice.
And Harris, they're going to go for it here, throwing it up, and caught on the far sideline. That should do it for the first half, but let's at least show you that pass from Harris.
Wow.
The first half. At halftime,
As I believe we got it.
15, the Ludlow Panthers.
Throwing the ball up and caught right on the sideline. Well done, Xander Essex. But that brings us to halftime. And at the half, we are going to step away. When we come back, we will begin just by having a talk with Peter Eustace. So we will come back here in just a few moments and talk to him here on Glycod.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product is based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name is Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
a life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, a tradition of corporate excellence and community service. For more, visit tfcfamily.com.
And welcome back to Glycod's coverage of KHSAA 1A quarterfinal Region 1 championship, where Kentucky Country Day leads Ludlow, and we are honored to be joined by Peter Hustis, the Kentucky Country Day head of school since 2019, a native of St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, and also we have some other info there, but we're going to take a moment to just very gently slide a camera around and take a moment to talk to Mr. Hustis, and hopefully we've got enough light up here to be able to pull this one off. There he is right there. Very good. So, sir, you've been here since 2019. Tell us a little bit about Kentucky Country Day and the campus here.
Well, first, thanks for having us, having me, and thanks for being here to put the game on.
Happy to do it.
We're really excited. We got a lot going on campus. So, yes, like you said, in year 5 here at KCD, and we're just so lucky to be here. My family and I've got a junior and a 7th grader here on campus, so it's a real family affair for us. KCD is a school of I was just saying, from 4-year-olds through 18-year-olds. So we go from JK through 12th grade. We've got 835 students on campus. We are very nearly full at this point, so not a lot of spots left. Just got an incredible group of faculty and staff that make this thing happen. Our families, our students. I mean, it's just a wonderful community. We're really, really blessed.
Well, and beautiful facilities here, and so I'm also sure that you have some wonderful alumni and wonderful backers that are allowing this to happen, and a good development staff too, I'm guessing.
Indeed. I mean, it takes an army to make it happen, absolutely, and we're lucky. We've got 80-plus acres on campus, and as you can see tonight, we like to fill it up and have some fun on Friday nights, but the other 80 acres, we've got all the fields you'd ever want. I joke that the only 2 programs we have, academically, artistically, athletically, that don't get to operate on campus are golf, and I'm one of the golf coaches, so I'm angling to try to find a golf course on these 80 acres, but I haven't accomplished that
That
yet.
might be tough.
So golf and swimming are the 2. But other than that, everything happens on this campus. We've got a beautiful theater. We've got incredible athletic facilities. We're just really, really fortunate.
Well, and let's just talk a little bit about as far as Country Day and what kind of students that end up coming here to be on your campus.
Sure. One of the things I love about our school is the diversity that we have on campus, and that means a lot of different things, of course, socioeconomic, religious, and otherwise. So it's just a really fun spot. I got to think it's really hard to find, certainly in the state of Kentucky, it would be hard to find an independent school that's got more diversity than we do on campus, which is really important to us. We're really focused on trying to help kids learn how to think more than we are what to think. And when you bring that diversity of thought to campus, it just opens up incredible opportunities.
Well, absolutely, and so great for all the diverse people to get to be together and learn together, right?
Absolutely, and that's what we find. I mean, as the adults on campus, we're learning as much as we're teaching.
Sure.
And that's the kind of environment you wake up every morning and you're excited to go to campus.
Absolutely. Well, in wrapping up, I thought I'd just mention, as I put your little bit of a very basic bio up.
Sure.
So grew up in St. John's, New Brunswick.
I did.
In the Canada Maritimes.
Way up there.
Which was a lot colder than this by this time of year.
No, indeed.
And
no question.
went to college in Miami, Florida.
Did my graduate work in Miami. Stayed in Montreal. Stayed up north.
For undergrad. I saw. Yeah,
and then I figured there were places that didn't snow, so I headed south.
So you went. So Miami, but
yes,
still
sir.
on the East Coast. Yeah. Now here in the Louisville area for several years now, and just thank you for coming here.
Oh
and
my
doing
gosh!
What you do here.
Oh my gosh! I'm blessed to be here. It's a great school, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Well, and also say, as I was looking up some bio information here on Peter, it was saying that his favorite films, and one of the sleepers there is Fletch. So
no question.
Quoted a lot at our house.
Oh, really?
Well. So
glad to hear it.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
Absolutely. Well, as we pan back to the field, we're going to step away and come back in just a few moments, and we will have more halftime here on Glycon.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity. It's about the best I can put it.
The cost of school is free, actually. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training. So you're getting paid to do your job.
You can start off with absolutely no knowledge, and they're going to give you the tools and the foundation to build up from there.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable, and they care about actually making sure you understand the information that they're presenting to you.
So I know that when I go to motor control, Wayne he's passionate about motor control, and he wants you to get it.
But it's really not like school. It's they're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field. So you're able to implement what you're learning almost on the fly. And sometimes you're learning more things in the field. By the time you get into the classroom, it's like, oh, I already know this.
They break the class down into smaller groups on your class day.
If you need help, you can easily look at whoever's sitting next to you and ask them for help. You know, everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself. This is an organization of brothers and sisters all working together to accomplish a common goal. We work together in the field, and then we become friends on the outside, and it's almost like a family organization at that point. Nobody I've ever worked with has referred to this job as a job. I went from a job to a life-changing career. So coming out of the apprenticeship program, you can go into a variety of directions with your work. You can become a foreman, you can do motor controls at a manufacturing facility, you can specialize in fire alarm.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
So if you're the kind of person that likes to think things through or see how things work on the inside.
Someone that's detail-oriented, motivated.
I've always seen myself as a hands-on person. Being in an apprenticeship, I'm getting my associate's degree, doing electrical, and being able to do something hands-on.
If you like to build things, this is the place. It requires you to grow up. Be accountable for yourself because, yeah, they're going to lay out tools to help you be successful, but it's up to you to, grab those tools and build yourself.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycon.
as we return to the 1A quarterfinals, Region 1 championship here at Kentucky Country Day, where the Bearcats of Kentucky Country Day are up 15-0. We've got just a couple of minutes to talk about that first half action with Coach Kaz. And Coach, what are your thoughts there on the first half and what both teams did?
Well, one of the things we talked about was making sure if Ludlow was going to stay in this game, it was control the clock, control the line of scrimmage, don't make any mistakes. And if I'm not mistaken, the quarterback for Ludlow, Jackson Mays, his touchdown and interception ratio was not very good. I think it was like 12 touchdowns.
Yeah, 12 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
10 interceptions. And he needed to not throw those other 3 interceptions. Well, actually 2. The other one was an S.
Yeah.
But, Ludlow's controlled the ball, controlled the line of scrimmage, controlled the clock, controlled everything except the scoreboard. They've got to put the ball in the end zone. They've got to finish those drives. And I think that's probably what Coach McMillan was going to talk to him about at halftime, was you've got to finish the drive. We've done a great job of doing everything we wanted to do except put the ball in the end zone. Kentucky Country Day, big play offense, big play players. I think one of their coaches has told me, and I may be incorrect, they've only run 14 plays.
14 plays.
Is that right?
I believe that's what I heard.
14 plays on offense, and they've got 2 touchdowns off of those 14 plays. So, Ludlow's done everything they can do to keep that offense, keep that quarterback and those receivers on the sidelines. But they've got to put the ball in the end zone. They've got to finish those plays.
We got to step away. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you upcoming here on Glycod.
Owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hirschhorn Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express wash to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Last season, Glycod streamed over 160 games. As our presence grows throughout Kentucky and Southern Indiana, we have a need for production, sales, and social media support. If you've ever wanted to pursue a career in the fast-paced world of broadcasting but didn't know how, these opportunities could be for you. For more information, please contact info@glycod.com.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Psych. And I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Ow! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today. You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
That was strapped down. Watch your camera. 3 spots.
Wow.
I don't know if this will come in anymore. Honestly, it might be better off.
Let's take the parachute off. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, of course, of course.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Back to receive for the Panthers, number 8, foul, number 4.
As we are back here in the third quarter, we had a minor, actually a fairly major issue here, and we will try to get you tell you that the segment of tonight's game presented by Allstate Insurance Agent Thomas Allen, proudly serving Louisville and setting high standards for the services his team provides their clients. It's Thomas Allen.
Ball be spotted on the Bearcats' 49-yard line. Flag on the play.
There was a flag on the play there.
After the kick, the ball we spotted on the Bearcat 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Panthers.
Sweep, Annis. Forward for about 8 yards.
Number 21, Anise.
So Annis
number 56, Harrison Callahan.
ahead for about 6. Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4, Panthers.
So 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. And short
12,
gainer
Smith
there.
Baxley.
Smith Baxley with it.
Tackle again by number 56, Harrison Callahan. Ball spotted on the Bearcats' 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Ludlow.
That's a first there, folks, as we had the wind that we've been talking about came up, and let's just say we don't have to take the canopy down after the game.
We turned it into a sail or a parachute, one or the other.
It was both.
Snapping for the Bearcats.
And I should have reset that there. Still trying to get things back together here. That was a couple of first downs so far here on the in the second half for Ludlow.
Hand off to number 3, Ralston.
Hand off to 3, Ralston.
Brought down by number 6,
Back
Miller
in Ralston. Carries it forward.
Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 3, Panthers.
And I'll get the score clock back here just a second. We had a bit of a catastrophe here with as we were
Bearcat fans, it's
setting to come
down.
back, but we're back in it now. 3rd down play. I'll get that updated here in a second. Annis with it.
Anise. Push got it down for number 42, Swisher.
And does that give him the first down? It does. So Ludlow.
Gain of 3 on the play.
With a gain of 3.
Ludlow.
And pitch back, Annis, right side. First down play. Ran a long way for just a short gain, but Annis does manage a gainer there.
6, Miller Bates. Ball spot on the 24-yard line. 2nd and 7.
That's crazy.
Ludlow.
I had that zip tied down, and it took off.
Well, yeah, it did. I was just looking over here at the Kentucky Country Days
Oh, ball on the turf.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Panthers.
So again, and we're back. Ludlow, again, driving, controlling the clock, controlling the ball. But they've got, they're in a position now. We've got to get the ball in the end zone. They're staying in this game. They've got to get the ball in the end zone. They can't just yardage. You don't gain points by yardage. You got to put the ball in the end zone. They're doing a nice job of getting outside. Here we go. We're going to go a quick pitch over here to the left. Yep.
Sure enough, out to Ennis. Turns it upfield.
It's going to be a little short, I think.
Going to be short.
Number 21 Anise, brought down by number 6, Bates.
Going to be 4th down and about 4 or so? Maybe a little closer than that.
Gain of 6 on the play. 4th and 2.
They're going to say 4th and 2.
What is that?
I'm not sure. It sounds like Darth Vader.
It does sound like Darth Vader, doesn't it?
Fans, we cannot hear you. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down.
Coming up here to the left again.
Ludlow going for it. Throwing, caught.
Oh.
And that was Spencer Brandenburg.
To number 11, Brandenburg.
Pulling that one in for another first down.
Yeah, really.
By number 52, Charles Thomas.
Yeah, it was a nice play by 52 also. Actually, I thought it was 51. Yep. Bowen Johnson,
4th.
He's a sophomore linebacker, made a nice play.
4th first down.
But see, there's been some other cases, Todd, where Ludlow threw those really long passes when they had the short game and just keep control. Coming left.
Pitch. Ennis ends up out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
Good 5-yard gain, though. They're ahead of the chains.
Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. Panthers.
And Ludlow just their unbalanced line, and they're got 2 receivers in the flanks, and they're just overpowering the. You can see they're going to go right now.
Turn it around.
Yep.
Pitch, catch. That's Powell
Should
looking for the end zone.
Oh,
Knocked out
what a play!
Just short.
What a tackle! That was Nehemiah Brown Hamlin.
By number 10, Cam Edwards.
Oh, he called it Cam Edwards. It looked like 18 to me. But anyways, what a great tackle. He kept him out of the end zone, but it's going to be 1st and goal on about the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, Panthers.
They're going to get in that wishbone probably. Yep, nope. Yep, power eye.
Power eye,
Yeah,
and touchdown, Ludlow.
That's just exactly what Ludlow had to do, wasn't it?
Yep.
They had to get a long drive and put it in the end zone.
Correction. Carried by number 12, Smith Baxley.
So Smith Baxley, the short yardage
specialist,
punches it in for Ludlow. From about a yard out, wasn't it?
Yes, 1 yard, exactly. Going for 2.
So Smith Baxley punching it in, going for 2 here. And
Ness got it.
Ness
number 21, and
punches it in for the 2-point conversion.
With 6:39.
And we are at a 1-score game.
Yeah, and if we can catch the Ludlow sideline, the
Ludlow
Panthers are fired up right now, Todd, and
sure
they are
are.
back in this ball game.
With 6:39 left, the Ludlow Panthers punch it in, and we are going to step away. We'll come back with more here on Glycott.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Back just in time to see Ludlow kicking it off, although flag on the play.
Offside. Little bit anxious.
5-yard penalty.
So 5-yard penalty, and we'll repeating the kick from.
I just noticed Ludlow's got their cheerleaders over. They must have 20 cheerleaders over there, and they're having a good time too. Makes it easier to cheer when your team's back in the game.
Absolutely. Again. And this is McDaniels kicking it off. And a flag comes in.
Yeah. Well, that was a short kick, and I can't.
Kickoff return by number 23, Tyler Wilson.
Number 23.
So Wilson on the recovery.
Tyler Wilson.
Face mask penalty
sophomore.
Against the Panthers.
Oh boy, they didn't need that either. Wilson did a nice job of catching that ball and just breaking it up the sideline. Don't worry about a blocker on those short kicks. Just get what you can. And he did a good job of that, just running up the sideline.
The ball will be spotted on the Panthers' 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Bearcats.
So that's...
All right, now let us see what E.T. Harris can conjure up here. E.T., call home.
There you go.
I'm sure he's heard that before.
No, never heard that.
Never heard that. Okay.
Never heard that.
Little
miscommunication. Yeah. And Cantley taken down in the backfield, and the Ludlow Panthers are feeling it now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That was odd, because I think that's the first time we've seen Harris under center, and they were in kind of an old school I formation. It looked like they were trying to just run an isolation play. It's getting windy.
It is sure windy.
I just hope it doesn't start raining again.
No. We don't want any rain.
Ludlow coming with a blitz. There you go. That's better.
Oh, just off
there
the fingertips of Cantley.
What I was talking about there was Carson Evans, the left defensive end for Ludlow. That time played his position perfectly, where he didn't try to run all the way across the field. He held his position and waited for Harris to come back to him. That's what the defensive end has to do. We used to always tell our defensive ends, look for a helmet coming the wrong way. In that case was the quarterback coming the wrong way. Everything was going left, quarterback coming right. The reason he's coming right is because he's running that bootleg pass, the little waggle. So Ludlow's made some adjustments also now.
And timeout.
Yep.
I believe that's going to be the
Bearcats.
That is their first timeout of the half. And that actually gives us an opportunity to step away again, hear from some more of our great sponsors here in the third quarter from Kentucky Country Day on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
In time for this third down play for the Bearcats.
This is a big play for the Bearcats, too. Ludlow's fired up.
Harris
coming with a stunt,
takes
coming
the
with
snap.
pressure. 23 again, doing a great job.
Gets Bay. And not much of a gain there. No, that's Finney, excuse me. Case Finney.
And Carson Evans, that's 2 times this series. Carson Evans have done just a great job playing containment as his defensive end spot.
Gain of 3 on the play, 4th down.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and about 12.
He's punting into the wind.
Yep. Garlove standing at his own 47. Powell back to receive.
I think they need to. Yeah, pretty good punt into the wind.
It's going to be short.
Oh, no.
No,
the wind
it just
caught
hung
it.
up there.
Yeah, wind caught it.
Kind of looked like a 9-iron into the wind that gets up and just doesn't quite get where it's supposed to go.
No, it didn't. No, it had a little backspin on it, too. That's something I don't get on my 9-irons, I can tell you that. Big series for Ludlow. That was a big defensive series because Kentucky Country Day had field position after a nice kickoff return.
The ball be spotted on the Panthers' 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Ludlow.
So Ludlow stands up on defense. And somebody needs to tell the chain gang they need to make that 1st down.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Nice play. Nice play.
Handoff to number.
Handoff there was to
Miles
Garrett.
Yeah.
Not much of a gain there.
No, but 40.
In fact, a loss.
Swisher.
Yeah, 42.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13.
So 2nd and 13 here.
Trip Swisher from his outside linebacker spot really made a nice play. Containment on containment. Those are plays that Ludlow has been able to hurt Kentucky Country Day on.
Throwing it up was Mays and couldn't connect.
Fastball's incomplete. 3rd and 13, Panthers.
Ness was down on the ground there for a minute and looked like he was having some trouble getting up, but he's up and walking now. Okay, big 3rd down here for Kentucky Country Day. They need to make Ludlow punt.
Ludlow still in the.
Now, if I don't know if Ludlow has this in their offense, but with their sprint out attack, if they sprint right and then throw back here to the left,
just barely got that play off. No whistles come. Flag on the play. It's going to be delay of game.
Well, that's one of those situations where the quarterback's running. I think they call timeout.
Timeout called by the Panthers.
Timeout by the Panthers.
So, again, that's one of the things I never liked was having the quarterback run over to the sideline to get the play and then have to run back to the huddle.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's what happens a lot of times.
So 15-8 as we do a little reset here. 4:05 remaining in the 3rd. Our thanks again to Peter Hustis, the head of school here at Kentucky Country Day, for coming up and talking to us at halftime for your enjoyment.
Pick up mini burgers, wings, sushi, and more. Order online at Bluegrass Hospitality.
Big 3rd down upcoming here.
I was just watching the referee over there. He was kind of getting into music for a minute.
So play clock starts. Mays looks, throws. Powell out there fighting for the ball.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. That's going to be interference. See which way it goes.
I don't know.
Could go either way.
You know, and you're right. That's one of those you could go either way. It could go either way and just let it go. You know what I mean? Both players are fighting for the ball. Both of them are doing some pushing and shoving. Just let it go. You know, sometimes you just say let it go. That was offensive pass interference is what he called.
That was a wrong play. Sorry there, folks. I thought I hit replay, and I didn't, so that's my fault. So offensive pass interference makes it 4th and let's see.
They took the penalty. They actually took the penalty. They actually took the penalty.
Right.
So Kentucky Country Day needs to reset here because they had their punt return people in. I know one thing. I'm not going to.
That's right. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw it deep over here with. There you go. Oh, there he goes.
They tried the hook and ladder again. Ennis.
Oh, he fumbled.
Taken
He
down.
Fumbled. Yep.
Ball on the.
Recovered by the Bearcats.
And the Bearcats recover in great field position.
You know.
Let's see how much of that play we got. I think we got the hook and ladder part of it.
Yeah. By number 74, Dean Golder.
And there came the ball.
Yeah, it's
Kentucky Country Day falling on it.
Yeah, it was definitely a fumble.
Placed on the Panthers' 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Bearcats.
You know, Ines does a great job, and he's fighting for every yard. So can't
fault him that, can you? But
fourth
turnover.
Yeah, in a game where they can't afford to have any turnovers. Ooh.
Not much there for Lawson Cantley on that drive.
Yeah, 58.
Brought down by number 56, Matthew
50 Ingle. Yeah, 56 Ingle. Sorry, thought it was 58.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9, Bearcats.
Yeah.
Apologize there, folks. Fighting to switch spot charts while trying to make sure and update the time and or the down and distance. Just didn't work with the wind blowing. So it's said 2nd and 10, really more like 2nd and 9 here for KCD.
Oh, good draw play.
Off Cantley.
Nice play.
Well defended though.
Yeah.
Matt Brock in there.
It was well defended.
12, Lawson Cantley. Brought down by number 12, Smith Baxley.
Aiden Smith Baxley makes a nice play. Linebacker, but it was a good looking play, a good draw play. I think
on the play.
most people would have thought they would have been throwing on that down.
So 3rd and 6. Edwards heads on the far side, and Brown Hamlin near side are the wideouts. Throwing out there to the left, and again, well defended.
Wow, she sure did. That was number 8, Ethan Powell.
Number 3,
Humphreys was the receiver.
Yeah, Powell made a really nice play. He came up like a shot.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and about 8.
Yep.
Loss of 3 on the play. 4th down.
So
Bearcats.
4th and long 8.
Well, yeah, I tell you, Ludlow's found a second gear, haven't they?
They have, absolutely. So the Bearcats, Brown Hamlin heads to the far side, Edwards to the near are the wideouts. Humphreys was in motion, rolling. Harris throws, has a man, caught, and that's Edwards.
Yeah.
Moving the chains.
Number 10, Cam Edwards.
That moves the chains.
Nice pass, nice play, little sprint out action. I think E.T.
Ball is spotted on the Panthers' 13-yard line.
E.T. Harris is a lot more. I'm going to try to outscream the announcer.
There you go. Good luck.
E.T. Harris does a much better job of being a sprint out, run out passer than he is a drop back passer.
Yeah, I think moving in the pocket does suit his style, doesn't it?
Yes.
And nice run there from Cantley.
Yeah,
tripped up before he could get to the end zone, but still nice run
Brought down by number 8.
nevertheless.
Ball is spotted on the Panthers' 2-yard line.
So ball on the 2-yard line, and the third first down of the drive means it is 1st and goal.
This is the first.
Bearcats.
This is the first drive that Kentucky Country Day's had.
It is.
Everything else they did was.
Cantley trying to get in, falls in, and does. Touchdown.
That was triple effort there.
3-yard touchdown run by number 12.
He was stopped. He was stopped, and he just kept his feet moving.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a unsportsmanlike against Kentucky Country Day. If you're going to celebrate, do it over here on the sideline with your buddies. Don't do it on the field. You're going to get a penalty for that, and it's going to cost you.
So flag is on the play. Got some discussion going on here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on now.
I'm not sure.
Ludlow's huddled up. Ball still on. All right.
So both teams coming to the different sidelines. We've got actually a couple of flags down.
Maybe there's a little more than just
celebration. Yep.
Maybe the celebration got it. Yeah, who knows? We'll see.
Well, in this wind and as chilly as it's getting, maybe they were just trying to huddle up for warmth. Maybe that's no.
Well, I hope the referees can make this decision quickly because it isn't getting any warmer up here. It's a touchdown.
So touchdown
penalty.
Counts.
Personal foul. Personal foul. Both teams. Unsportsmanlike conduct against. So it's still going to be a 15-yard penalty. No, it's an unsportsmanlike conduct against
the Panthers, I believe.
I think it was against Country Day. I thought he
pointed to the
he had
end zone twice. Our right, his left. I thought. Let's see where they placed the ball.
He had personal fouls both directions, and then I thought the last call was unsportsmanlike, pointing back down this way. But we still are kind of waiting for them to figure it all out. Now he's explaining it to Coach McMillan. Coach McMillan is not satisfied with it. So, I think you were right.
Well, so
Philip Popa in to attempt the extra point for the Bearcats.
Popa in to attempt the extra point.
The old swinging gate. Oh, here they go. Bring him in. The old swinging gate. They ran it the first touchdown. They ran the swinging gate and got their 2-point conversion.
And the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So Country Day extends their lead.
KCD Bearcats, 22.
And it's 22-8. With the Kentucky Country Day over the Panthers. We're going to keep it here for a moment.
Todd, that was a big series for Kentucky Country Day. Ludlow really had them on their heels and really became a little more physical than I think Kentucky Country Day had expected, and just physically took it to the Bearcats. And
the following KCD alumni are currently playing football at the college level.
All right, well,
Jalen Todd, Washington Lee.
Just remind everybody that at the end of the ball game, we will
and Josh Lipson at the University of
be choosing the most outstanding player of the game, one for each team.
We're going to do that tonight?
Yes, we will do that tonight, brought to you by State Farm Insurance.
Back to receive for the Panthers, number 8.
So Powell
Damian Ennis.
And Ennis back to receive for Ludlow.
Yeah, there you go. Country Day will be kicking off from the 45-yard line.
45, yep. due to the
penalty.
Number 85, Hopa.
I would have swore he pointed upfield on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, but obviously I was wrong.
No, it's personal fouls going both ways,
right.
And then that unsportsmanlike. I was fairly certain it was the Ludlow end zone.
Previous unsportsmanlike penalty is assessed on the kickoff.
I don't know how the ball is staying on the tee. I'll be really honest with you.
I don't either, but this is a good time for an onside kick. If he's got one, this would be a good time for the onside kick because you're going to get it at the 30-yard line. If he kicks it in the end zone, doink.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
I got to tell you, I don't think I've ever seen a game where there's not. That's the third time on kickoffs that we've had an infraction on illegal procedure.
So that'll back it up to the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Illegal procedure against the Bearcats. 5-yard penalty.
I mean, you don't see that 2 times a season. And it's that the official all the way across the field, so he must be watching that.
He sure is.
I'm going to watch this time. I'm going to stand right here on the 50-yard line.
Popa to
see what he sees that I don't.
Try to kick it away again. Now, he does get a heck of a run-up.
Well, he does, doesn't
so, I mean, he's 12 yards from the football, maybe 13. And he boots that one right through the end zone.
Yeah.
So on the touchback, Ludlow will have the ball on the 20-yard line.
That was a good kickoff. Of course, he's got the. No, he's kicking into the wind.
Kicking into
the
wind, yeah, absolutely. And it is a wind here, folks. Blowing hard. We should know. We've got the Terriers to show for it.
My wife and I were at a restaurant eating outside one time, and one of those cafe tables with an umbrella in it and a big concrete base, and a windstorm came up. Ooh. And exactly that umbrella came up.
Took off.
And I was holding on to that umbrella. I kind of felt like Mary Poppins there for a while.
Brought down by a host of Bearcats. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6.
So 2nd and 6 after that gain of 4. As we're down under 30 seconds and flag comes in.
Yep.
That one's going to go against the Bearcats. Their third of the
against the Bearcats. 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 1.
Of the half.
Ludlow.
I just got a little bit anxious and
jumped a little too soon.
Make it a little bit easier for Ludlow not to get this first down.
Sure is. Going to be 2nd and 1.
Back in the old school wishbone.
Ennis with it. And no, that wasn't Ennis. That was actually Ralston, and has the first down. But that does it for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Kentucky Country Day, 22, Ludlow 8.
Rocco Hoffman playing in his cornerback spot came up, made a nice play, but didn't finish it when he missed the tackle.
Well, let's step aside. When we come back, we will have fourth quarter action upcoming for you here on Glycott.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville,
Bowling Green.
All right, here we go.
Ludlow back in quickly, and we're off to the races. Ines carries it out for a nice gainer there. Looks like about 8 yards.
I tell you, they really do a nice job on that, out of that wishbone and that toss play. They get down blocks and hook blocks, and again, they've got to.
9 on the play, 2nd and 1, Panthers.
Now they're a little unbalanced to the right. Yep.
And battling forward, and should be a first down there.
Yeah. Dean Golder. Dean Golder is a big young man, 5'11", 309, and he had a hold of that running back, and there was no way. He was letting go. No way he was letting go, or there was no way that back was going to pull him anywhere. Oh, they were offside.
Another first down play here, and I don't see a flag.
No, there's no flag.
I believe you, but
the Kentucky Country Day player's helmet was way over the football.
Brought down by number 51, Bowen Johnson.
It's going to be 2nd and
gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8, Panthers.
The Panthers still controlling the ball, controlling the line of scrimmage, just eating up that clock.
2 scores down, though. Going to need to strike quickly. Powell with it.
Oh, nice.
Nice straight arm, yes.
Oh, my, yes, sir. That was a beauty.
Pass complete to number 8, Powell.
So Powell gets it out near the line to gain. No, are they going to say it's a first down?
First down.
First down.
Yeah, no measurement. Come on, just give them the
ball. Is spotted on the Bearcat 43-yard line. First and 10.
Put it here, put it there.
Panthers.
Nice pass. That was a nice pass. Nice play. Number 8, Powell came all the way across the field. And it's hard to cover the person that's coming all the way across the field. Oh, he's tripped. Big hole when he made it.
21,
Ennis.
Yeah, when Ennis went to make the cut, there was a big hole there.
By number 56.
He just lost his footing.
Callahan.
2nd and about 9 there. So, yeah, you said, Coach just lost his footing.
Yeah.
Not much of a gain there.
I'll tell you, come on. You got 16 seconds now.
So, Jackson Mays, Ludlow up to the line. Cutting it close there, but get it play away with a couple of seconds.
Oh!
Picked off.
Pass is intercepted.
Holy cow.
By number 1, Michael Rader.
5th turnover of the game.
Mike Rader, 5'7", 130-pound senior. Comes up with a big play.
Ball will be spotted on the Bearcat 32-yard line. First and 10.
5 turnovers. That's right, Coach.
4 interceptions and a fumble.
Well, and
Jackson,
as we said, Coach, it's so you have to come this distance and so forth. Got to play mistake free.
Well, unfortunately, though, there's
Cantley tackled behind the line.
Yeah, that's a really nice play.
Tackled by number 11.
Spencer Brandenburger. Brandenburger, I have. Or Brandenburg.
Brandenburg, yep.
Brandenburg. Somebody hurt? Oh, is it a penalty?
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. I heard the extra whistles, but I never saw it. Procedure against the Bearcats.
2nd down.
So, decline penalty.
Yeah, Spencer Brandenburg really made a nice play. They're coming up from his secondary spot, coming up out of the safety position.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Take away that toss play.
Bearcats.
Going to make it 2nd and 14. Lawson Cantley comes to the sidelines. Cam Edwards, the near wide receiver. I believe that's on Hamlin on the far side. Inside run. Not much of a gainer there.
Not much.
Going to bring up third down.
Yeah, pretty stout defensive play
by
there.
number 4, Cantley.
Number 24.
Tackle number 24, Caden Morrison.
Caden Morrison's their nose tackle. 5'10", 190-pound senior nose tackle. Again, undersized defensive lineman, but they move well. They're always moving to get away from the block, to disengage. We call it skinning or swimming or slanting and stemming.
So big third down play here for Country Day. Here comes some pressure. Here it comes.
A lot of pressure.
Thrown down is Harris.
Lots of pressure.
There sure was.
That was Becton Ralston coming out of his outside linebacker spot on a big stunt. And again, we talked about this. Harris just looks so much better when they have him moving out of the pocket than he does as a drop-back passer.
Back to receive for the Panthers, number 21, and it's number 8, Powell.
Yeah, he got the wind behind him. Ooh, nice punt.
Good punt.
Good bounce.
And good bounce, but went out of bounds.
Yeah,
so
now he's losing yardage. Here they go.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. So inside the 40.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, shorter field for Ludlow. Key to Ludlow, Todd, is first down. If they can get that 4, 5, or 6 yards on first down, that keeps them from having the pass.
Saying flag on the play.
Jeez.
I sure didn't see it.
I didn't either. We're going to punt again.
Are we going to punt it again?
Yeah, we are.
So Garlov will head out again, it sounds like. So we're going to go back to fourth and a little bit of forever.
You know, Todd,
that's
I believe
going
it's
against Ludlow.
Oh.
Holding penalty against the Panthers.
Huh.
So holding penalty. Moves the ball forward 10 yards. Ludlow's fourth penalty counted against them in this half.
Well, they had it inside the 40. Let's see if their field position improves. Ooh, he got all of that one.
He sure did.
Holy cow.
And
that
Powell nearly pushed into
that
the
penalty. They were inside the 40-yard line.
Sure was.
At the 23-yard line.
20, 30. That was a 35-yard advantage.
Sure was. Huge
turn
of events.
We got another
flag.
Do we have
another flag?
Yeah, this seems to be
flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Holding against Ludlow. I would decline that, I think. Yeah, Coach Jones said that's a smart thing to do. We're going to decline that.
Yep.
That's 2 holding penalties on that, on punting.
So we're going to back Ludlow up.
You know what else is pretty cool here?
What?
That blue light running up the light poles.
No, it's kind of neat.
Yeah, that is real neat. Never seen that before. Okay, let's see if Ludlow now, 7:35. Are they built to be able to get in the next 3 or 4 minutes of gameplay?
They definitely need a quick score here, does Ludlow.
Yeah, and then
so Mays with the pitch. That's Brandenburg. Yep. And well defended,
and up to number 11, Brandenburg. Brought down by number 42, Trip Swisher.
I'm going to say a loss of sort of a long one there, so 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Swisher now, he's made 2 really big tackles
and
from his cornerback spot.
And now also, of course, working against Ludlow is the clock.
Yep. Trip Swisher, I think, is only a freshman playing.
Mace throws left, throws short, intended for Powell. That's going to bring up third down.
Yep.
Third down.
Mays is more effective running to his right. As a right-handed quarterback, he's more effective running to his right. But he's running into if he goes right here, he's running into the short side of the field.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, big play here. I don't know what we're going to do, but I would not throw the ball by Brown Hamlin or Cam Edwards. There he goes, right.
Right. Going to throw. Mays spins.
Oh, he
ball
fumbled.
punched away. Fumbled. Fallen on by
Day.
Kentucky Country Day.
Yeah.
Recovered by the Bearcats, number 6, Miller Bates.
Trying for that extra yard, trying for that extra effort, and he got hit from behind. And you know, when we talked to Coach Jones before the game, one of the things he talked about to me was how much they practice.
Yep, trying to punch the ball.
Trying to punch the ball out, and turnovers and interceptions. Now that's number 6. 6 turnovers tonight.
6 turnovers.
So that puts them now at a plus 18 for the season.
I believe so, yes.
Wow.
Which is impressive.
Yeah.
Really is. Harris looks to air it out, going for the jugular, and could not find his man. That was Edwards out there.
Pass intended. Number 10, Cam Edwards, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, Bearcats.
Yeah, number 2, Brian Conley, a 5'4" junior. Conley's 5'4", and Edwards is 6'3". Seems like a mismatch to me. So Brian Conley did a really nice job defending that against a much, much taller, physically taller person. So he's back on him again.
Humphreys in motion.
Here's
Harris, handoff.
Again.
And Cantley.
Handoff to number 12, Lawson Cantley. Brought down
ahead for about 4.
Yeah. Well, see if Country Day now. Yeah, they're kind of old school I formation, a little isolation play. Do we need points or do we need time?
Well, I'd say time is definitely in your favor if you're Country Day. So
I'm saying I need time. I don't, I've got the 14-point lead.
Harris, little pressure, finds his man. Humphreys brought down nicely there.
And S again.
Completes to number 3, Troy Humphreys. Brought down by number 21, Anise.
Yeah, and Coach McMillan talked about how valuable an S is on defense as well as offense, and there's a good example. He just comes up and makes a nice open field tackle.
No gain on the play.
Now we got a little Star Wars music now.
Yep.
Maybe
we had Darth Vader earlier.
That was, it had to be Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I'm a big Star Wars guy. I love Star Wars.
Down to just about the 5-minute mark here. As KCD going for it here.
There you go. Get him, run up. Sprint out,
looking,
out.
throwing.
Boom.
Has him in. Edwards caught and touchdown.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Now, Todd, I got to tell you,
number 2, E.T. Harris.
That was as good.
24-yard touchdown pass to number 10, Cam Edwards.
That was as good a catch as you ever want to see in high school. And I don't know how he held on to that ball because Harris throws a bullet. And I don't know if Edwards, is he wearing gloves? I'm
going
to have to see if he's wearing gloves. Where is it? It was Edwards, wasn't it?
It was.
Where is he? He's right here in front of us? No, that's Hamlin. Edwards, where are you? I want to see if he's wearing gloves.
Is good.
There he is. Oh, yeah, he's got gloves on. But that was, we got a replay on that one.
On the touchdown?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see that, because that was as good a catch as you want to see. Because actually, Ludlow had him well covered.
At Whitfield. Tip-off is scheduled for 6 p.m.
See, look,
Go Bearcats!
Ludlow had it well covered. He just caught it looked like he caught the very end of the football, too. It wasn't like a catching it in the middle. It looks like he just got the end point of the football.
Well, let's take this opportunity to step away for a very brief break. We'll be back in just a moment on Glycod.
Go ahead. Pour it on. As thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham. Always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Oh, the running back.
As Papa gets ready to boot it away and does with the win this time. Yeah. That's impressive.
That's a big kick. So I believe you're asking about the third touchdown. I believe was Cantley.
Yeah, it was.
It was a short run.
Yep.
Because that's where we had all the commotion and what was the penalty and who was getting a penalty.
So Ludlow will take over 1st and 10 after that touchdown and extra point. Bearcats now out to a 21-point lead. And turnovers really the bugaboo for the Panthers tonight.
Yep. Reverse.
Oh,
it should work. Should go.
Edwards, no, and it wasn't Edwards. It was actually Bates that ends up coming in there.
Miller Bates played that perfectly because he didn't suck across the field. He held his position and waited for the play to come back to him.
Ludlow.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and about 7. Still did go for 3 yards, but certainly didn't go for what Ludlow was hoping for there.
Let's see.
Good patience by Country Day. I know you said.
Yeah. Coach Jones, has taken out Nehemiah Brown Hamlin.
Pass out to Ennis. And he will go for the first down.
Boy, he is a hard runner, isn't he?
21 and East.
Uh-oh. He's not getting up this time, though. He's
down by number 6, Miller Bates.
Stay down.
Time out for a player's injury.
Nope, he's fine. He's just wore out. He's
getting up, but he did take a lick there.
The referee said, just go back down. Go back down.
No, he popped back up.
Yeah. He's a warrior. I'm telling you, he's a warrior. And he has played one heck of a ball game.
He is going to the sideline.
I don't think he's ever hardly off the field.
Goes to the sideline now, though.
5'9", 178-pound sophomore. I think he's got a nice future in front of him. And I think Ludlow's got a fine future with the coach and the players that they have coming back. I can build a team around the Ness.
Out there to Powell. Spun around, has the first down, and just a bit more.
Brought down by number 8, Hawkins Mackey. Ball is spotted on the Panthers' 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Again, the Panthers able to move the chains, but they just have not, other than the one touchdown in the third quarter here, have not been able to score.
Todd, I'll bet if we had a statistician, the yardage would be unbelievable in Ludlow's favor.
Brandenburg with the catch, turns it upfield, makes it about 5 yards.
Brandenburg. Brought down by number 4, McLean Cantley.
McLean Cantley. That is
backup running back and younger brother.
Yeah, it's Lawson's brother.
Gain of 4.
McLean is a sophomore, 141-pound sophomore. He stood in there and took a pretty good lick that time from Maness.
Maness moves from the left to the right. And Mays.
Whew.
Pitch,
nice
catch, and
nice
first down. Nicely done.
Nice pass.
Pass complete to number 8.
Now it's Powell again.
Troy
Humphreys.
Humphreys came out. He made the tackle, but he looks like he hurt his arm or his shoulder.
Oh, broke it up
yeah.
and taking a big sack there.
Mays sacked.
So Mays sacked.
Brody Cherry, number 62, with the sack.
As Brody Cherry comes in there from this nose tackle position.
The loss of 10 on the play.
And loss of 10.
And 20, Panthers.
Well, they didn't need that. Nice. I'd like to see Ludlow finish this strong because they really, really played a very, very good game, a hard-fought game, physical game, wasn't it?
It sure was. With it.
Yep.
And a couple of big bodies trying to pick that ball out of the air as the wind comes back.
That was that throwback pass that I've been thinking would work.
Third down.
One of my coaches from back in the day when I was coaching at New Albany, and he was up at Floyd Central.
Yep.
Ken Wade is up here helping as an assistant coach at Country Day, and it's good to see some of these old dinosaurs still coaching.
Jackson Mays pitches right side. Tries to find Powell, just overthrows him. Going to bring up fourth down. Swisher on the tackle.
Swisher. That's the third or fourth time we've. Darth Vader.
Yep.
Darth Vader's back.
4th and 20, and with a minute to go.
It's a penalty.
There was a penalty, and I didn't
see it. I don't know what it was.
Xander thought was trying
pass interference.
Trying to tell me, sure was.
Did he call pass interference on Swisher? Because that looked like a really good defensive effort on my part.
I believe they called pass interference.
On the 15-yard line, 4th and 5.
So 15-yard penalty against Country Day makes it 3rd and 5. And then timeout. Besides that going to. That is going to Country Day. So we will take this opportunity to catch our last break here. Just a minute or so to go. Almost in the books from Kentucky Country Day. Come on back for the last minute on Glycod.
Your overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Ow! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today. You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
As we return, big 3rd down play coming. Mays has his man, Ennis, trying to turn it upfield, get to the sticks, and does, it appears.
Well, he is not. He does not have any quit in him, does he?
Sure doesn't.
Holy cow.
By number 51, Bowen Johnson. Gain of 6 on the play.
So after the gain of 6, makes it 1st and goal for the Panthers from just inside the 10-yard line. Clock running down to 26 seconds. Mays throws in zone and overthrows his man.
Number 8, Powell, incomplete. 2nd down.
Stops the clock. 19 ticks left.
Yeah. I'd like to see a Ness get in the end zone. He's had a big game. Played hard on offense and defense. Took some big hits. Gave some big hits.
Smith Baxley so far on the evening, the only touchdown for Ludlow on that dive from a couple of yards out. And this out of bounds.
Not quite out of bounds.
Number 21.
Stop the clock with 13 seconds left.
Going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, let him come to the wide side of the field. Let him see if he can score from the wide side of the field.
Ball be placed on the Bearcat 6-yard line. 3rd down.
"13 seconds remain. Mays, right, tries to throw it into traffic. Does. Touchdown.
You know, that's amazing. I'm glad to see Ludlow score. It's good for them. They played a hard-fought game tonight, and it's good to see them get that ball in the end zone at the end. But that was amazing. How did he get that ball to that receiver between all those
I'm not sure.
blue
I thought
jerseys?
that was certainly going to be picked off.
Well, there it goes. Look at that. How did this? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 blue shirts right there where the ball was being thrown.
So going for the 2-point conversion. Mays.
There you go. And Ness got 2 points.
Ness got 2 points.
In for the 2-point conversion with 8 seconds remaining.
So with 8 seconds remaining, it's 29-16.
29. The Ludlow Panthers 16.
You know, Todd, this is. I know you had one close game that you had.
Yep.
This is, to me, this was the best game that I've seen that we've worked.
That we've worked together. I believe you're right.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Kentucky Country Day. The Bearcats have a really good team. Got some very, very good skilled players. They got a nice line. They got a really good coaching staff. Coach Jones does a wonderful job here with his team. You know, they're 2 games away from state championship, or really 1 game away from playing in the state championship. Ludlow has nothing to be ashamed of. It's a 90-minute trip. They played hard. They've got a good coach, a good nucleus of players coming back. All those seniors that we talked about earlier have nothing to be ashamed of. This was a well played football game.
So McDaniel with the kick that just never went up in the air, and the Bearcats recover. That's Brown Hamlin on the recovery.
Did Brown Hamlin have a touchdown today?
No, he did not. Edwards had 2 touchdown catches.
And 2 interceptions?
And 2 interceptions. Brown Hamlin did have an INT, though.
Right. Best formation in football, right here. Victory formation.
Victory formation.
Take a knee.
So as the clock winds down, your 1A Region 1 champion is Kentucky Country Day. And that will do it for this one. And Ludlow played a very nice ball game tonight, but Country Day comes out on top. And will head forward into the state semifinal. Let's step aside. When we come back, we'll bring you the postgame show here on Glycon.
Opponent will be based on.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational, solid career path.
Rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
As we return to Monahan Field here at Kentucky Country Day, where Country Day defeats Ludlow 29-16, and our final score here tonight, Coach, good ball game, but Ludlow just coming up a little short with all the travel and just everything that Kentucky Day put on the field, and then of course those turnovers.
Well, Todd, I thought Kentucky Country, Ludlow came out in the second half with adjustments and really went right down the field and scored, and it was 14-8.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, or 15-8, I guess it was, and all of a sudden this is going to be a really good game. Ludlow has made the adjustments. They're controlling the ball, but this time they're scoring. And Kentucky Country Day, their skilled people, Ethan Harris and Cam Edwards and Nehemiah Brown-Hamlin and Lawson Cantley, they just kind of took control, and I don't think Ludlow could match up with the skilled people that Kentucky Country Day has got on the field. I think anybody that Kentucky Country Day plays next week is going to have the same difficulty that Ludlow had. Ludlow's a good team, hard-nosed team. Those kids played their hearts out, and all my hats off to the coach and his coaching staff and those kids. I know how disappointed they are when you get to this point. You don't want to lose. You don't want that second place trophy. You want that first place trophy. And those kids played hard. I feel sorry for the seniors on that team because for the most part their career of football is over with, and tonight was the last time they're ever going to probably play football.
Which is always a tough thing when you see that in the playoffs.
Yes.
Sure is. Well, let's step aside, and when we return, we'll try to get more of this ticker updated, and we will have we'll roll through the scoring, and we are marching on towards the most outstanding player of the game. So we'll try to get that for you too. More upcoming here in the postgame show on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Damian, D.A.
As we return to Kentucky Country Day, Monahan Field, it is time to just go over our scoring summary best we can here. Kentucky Country Day started it off with first play from scrimmage, if I'm not mistaken, Coach.
Yep, first play.
11:44 remaining. Harris to Cam Edwards, 55-yard touchdown strike, and then the 2-point conversion, making it 8-0. 8:48 in the second quarter. Country Day scores with a Harris rushing touchdown from 33 yards out. with the point after going through by Popa. That made it 15-0. That was it for the scoring in the first half. Second half included Ludlow then got on the board in the third quarter, 6:39 remaining. Rushing touchdown as Aiden Smith-Baxley punched it in from a yard out, and with the 2-point conversion by Ines, making it 15-8. Then Kentucky Country Day with Lawson Cantley scores from about 3 yards out, making it 22-8. 5:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. Harris to Edwards from about 30 yards out, making it 29-8. And then Ludlow scores again. Mays to Powell on about a 6-yard pass play, and us knocking home the 2-point conversion, making it 29-16, and our final score. And it's also time for our most outstanding player of the game. So our most outstanding players of the game brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And, Coach, who's our most outstanding players of the game?
Well, for Ludlow, I really was impressed with this young man's grit, his determination, his hard-nosed, played hard the entire game, offense and defense, and that's Damian Ines. 5'9", 178-pound sophomore. I think that young man's got a real bright future in high school football. Hopefully, maybe even college someday, but he's 2 years away from that. But hopefully, maybe sometime in the future, we'll get to see him play again.
And then for the Bearcats.
Well, again, there were several players that we could have picked on there. E.T. Harris and Jeremiah Brown-Hamlin and Cantley, Lawson Cantley, but it's hard to go against Cam Edwards, who had 2 interceptions that it gives him 4 now for the season, and 2 touchdowns. That's a pretty good night's work for that young man. So Cam Edwards, 6'3", 158-pound senior.
All right, there you go. So Damian Ines and Cam Edwards, our most outstanding players. Well, we're going to jump aside one more time. When we come back, we will wrap things up from here at Kentucky Country Day, where the Bearcats emerge victorious 29-16 over the Ludlow Panthers. Come on back for more on Glycott.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Sarah Neely. I'm the financial manager at Millridge Farm. Whenever you transition financial institutions, there's a tremendous amount of paperwork involved. Traditional banks streamlined this paperwork, and they just made it very simple. Traditional Bank is a locally owned bank that allows us to operate on an international platform. They make my life better, they make my job easier, and they make Millridge a better place.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Last season, Glycod streamed over 160 games. As our presence grows throughout Kentucky and Southern Indiana, we have a need for production, sales, and social media support. If you've ever wanted to pursue a career in the fast-paced world of broadcasting but didn't know how, these opportunities could be for you. For more information, please contact info@glycod.com.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Back at Monahan Field here at Kentucky Country Day, where the Bearcats are victorious in this Region 1 championship in the 1A quarterfinals of the Kentucky State High School Tournament and advanced to the semi-state. So Final Four. That's a big season and really a great accomplishment.
It's a big deal, and I'm going to tell you, Kentucky Country Day is going to be a tough out for any team that they face. They've got some good hard-nosed linemen that are good blockers. They play tough defense. Don't throw against them because those guys are ball hawks. And they've got some skilled people on offense that makes it very difficult for you to say, well, we're going to stop the pass. No, we're not. We've got to stop the run. No, we're not. We can't stop both of those things. So with Harris at quarterback, they're a tough out. On the other hand, I gave Ludlow a lot of credit. I'm looking across the field here, and those fans that came all the way from Ludlow all the way down here to cheer their team on are still there, still cheering the team on. And as the players walked off the field, they gave them a big ovation. So congrats to those fans who support their team, and be nice if more people did those kinds of things, support their kids in their endeavors.
Absolutely. Well, upcoming schedule next week, we will have live semifinal coverage for you on glycod.com. So tune in to and check back on glycod.com to know where we are going to be next week. High school basketball returns to Glycod the week after Thanksgiving as well. So also check in on Glycod, and you can see where we are going to be. Well, I think let's put a bow on it here.
We'll put a bow on it, Todd. I think I'm not going to be able to work next week, unfortunately. I'd love to see Kentucky Country Day again. I'll watch the broadcast, though.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
that's great.
I will do that.
It's been another great season.
It has
Coach
been.
Kaz
I can't
myself.
believe it's over with. It just seems like we were at Providence for that blowout against that Washington team just the other
weeks
night.
Ago. That's right.
And here it is in the middle of November, and we're
freezing.
We're freezing.
That's right.
And I hope we're with you next year.
Absolutely.
Hope I'm back next year.
So again, our final score was Kentucky Country Day 29, Ludlow 16. Many thanks to KCD, AD Amy Elliott, and head of school, Peter Hustis, for their hospitality tonight. Our Glycod executive producer tonight was Steve Bird. Our cameraman tonight was Xander Essex. For analyst, Coach Jim Kazmarek, I'm Dr. Todd Carter saying good night, God bless, and see you next week on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been IBEW Local 369 Louisville Football Friday. IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. Tonight's game was brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions. Commitment to quality. Polo Real Estate Group. A realtor you can trust. State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Blunt Dental Group. Straightforward smiles. Allstate Insurance Agent Thomas Allen. He puts you in good hands. Thomas Car Wash and Holy Smokes Barbecue.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.